guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you saw in the title, this is my first trimester pregnancy recap. I am 6 months already. I'm a little late on doing the first trimester one, but first trimester was not a good one, and second trimester just started getting better. This is when my pregnancy starts getting better. I am 6 months right now, so it's a little bit well into the second trimester, but it's fine. You guys will just have a back-to-back recap videos of the first trimester and the second trimester. Anyways, I have a lot to talk about, so let's just get into it. I have it all written down in a little handy dandy notebook, and I am using a microphone, so I hope you guys like the quality. I do film on my phone, so that's why I use a microphone, just so I can make it a little bit better. Right now I am in my kids' room, Leo's at the time, but later it will become both of their rooms. Most of you might know what I'm having, but most of you won't, but I will reveal it at the end of this video, so just stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen my pregnancy reaction video, then it will be linked down below. It'll be the first link, so go check that out. But yeah, let's just get into this video. And I also did post a question poll on Instagram, and a lot of you guys asked some questions that you want me to answer in this video, so I will be answering those towards the end once I tell you guys all of my updates or what I went through. Okay, so the app I use is the Baby Center. I used that one with my first pregnancy, and now with this one. Come here, puppy. I have a toddler that's very moody. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. He's thrown his PJs. So morning sickness started at around 6 weeks, which I think it's like the normal. That's when they actually start. And they just got stronger and stronger. At 12 weeks, they were going very strong. Like, it sucked. But I don't know why I feel like this pregnancy is a little bit easier, because I have to get up. I can't stay in bed resting or sleeping like I did with when I was pregnant with Leo, because I have Leo now. I have a toddler running around. My husband's working. I'm the one who stays home, the primary caretaker, I guess you would say. So he needs me. He needed me to feed him, take care of him and stuff. So he's the one who I feel made it a little bit easier for me, because he was my motivation to get up and just push through those morning sicknesses. So I would literally try any little remedy. My last pregnancy, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had to get IV therapy. So that's why I say that this one's easier, but it was not that easy, you guys. It was really, really hard, but we got through it. That's what God made us girls for. We can get through it. What helped me for the nausea is eating like a lot of clementines every morning before getting out of bed. Not like getting out of bed and going and eating. No, like right before out of bed, I was still laying down. He likes to chew gum, so just ignore that. I was laying down and I would eat clementines. Nope, no thank you. You don't want no more? Okay, let's put it right here. And then also something super random. Okay, hold on. Something super random that I found worked for me, that I found on Pinterest, that I was like, really, is this gonna work? Was Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers would make me feel so much better just sucking on them one after the other until I could get food into my system. But yeah, that also helped me. I had a lot of abdominal cramping the first trimester, but that's normal because it's like your ligaments are stretching and all that. I don't know, the doctor explained it to me and it just sounded reasonable. And breasts were very tender right away. With my last pregnancy, it was more towards like the end of the second trimester, more when I was like 7-8 months. But this one, it was like 2 months, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm not the type, TMI, I don't know why a guy would be watching this, but if a guy's watching, I'm sorry. But I'm not the type to get like tender breast around my period time. So, you know what I mean? It was very surprising, or not surprising, but it was just, I didn't expect it as soon as it did come, just because my first pregnancy, like I said, it didn't happen until towards the end. So yeah, I had a lot of dry mouth, skin, and lips, which I still kind of have. it just feels like you have no saliva and you're like, where is it? I don't know, it's just like really annoying. I start feeling like a little bit anxious because I'm like, I start feeling like I'm getting dehydrated. My cheeks feel super dry. I can start feeling them rub onto my teeth and it's just like really annoying. It's not good. I don't like it. Also, I would get a lot of random metal taste the first trimester. It would come here and there, but it was very frequent. And my blood work, all the blood work, because you know you have to get that pregnancy blood work, it all came back good. So I don't know why I would get that. Because usually they say it's because you're low on iron, but my iron was perfect. It was actually a little bit on the higher side, just because I was juicing a lot before I got pregnant. So I don't know what that iron was for. Maybe I was like overly ironed, if that makes any sense. I had too much, like the doctor said. Cravings. I had a lot of salty, spicy cravings. That's mainly the person I am. I don't really like sweets that much, but a lot of salty and spicy, like mangoneadas, chips preparados, like all of that stuff. If you're Mexican, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of watermelon and fruit in general, like cold stuff. I think because I felt sick. Like I said, I think it's because I felt sick all the time and my stomach felt like warm, like it needed something cold. So like cold water with lemon felt really nice when I would drink it. And then also like really cold fruit, like watermelon with salt and lemon and tahini. Oh my gosh, so good. That sounds so good right now, but the watermelons are so nasty right now. And then like apples with salt and lemon. Strawberries with salt and lemon, like it's so weird, but like anything I could get salt and lemon on. Obviously cucumber with salt, lemon, and tahini. Like everything I would eat with salt, lemon, and tahini. I probably went to through 2 tahini bottles, the little ones. I would have probably gotten like through 1.5 of the big ones, but that's a lot in 3 months. That's a lot. Heartburn was really, really bad this time. I never had it with my first child, with my first pregnancy with Leo. But this time it was like really bad acid refluxes. So I had really, really bad acid refluxes. It like sucked, and I still have it, and it's very painful. I used to think my husband was dramatic because he has that heartburn, but it's very painful. And yeah, just like right here it burns, and then your food keeps coming up. It's like you're constantly throwing up in your mouth. It's really gross, and I hated it. And with already being nauseous, that did not help at all. I had lots of thirst, and I was like bougie. I only liked Fiji water. I mean, I love Fiji water, but it's more on the expensive side. But I was like super bougie. I would not drink anything but Fiji water those first couple of months. My husband was like a little bit annoyed. He's like, why can't you just drink anything? I was like, I don't know. They just don't taste good. I just crave it. I just used to crave Fiji. It's weird, but whatever. Pork. It was disgusting to even think about, smell it, let alone try to eat it. Hell no, I could not do it. Pork was just not even on the list anymore. And then my son was overly obsessed with me, still is. It's kind of annoying. He will not leave my side. I can't even go to the bathroom, anything without him being right there, wanting me to hug him. So it kind of gets a little, annoying, but I'm enjoying it. Letting him enjoy me, because I know soon I'm probably gonna miss it, because there's a lot that I miss about my pregnancy that I wish I could have done. So now I'm doing it with this pregnancy, and I don't want to regret anything, so I'm just letting everything just happen. I don't want to avoid stuff just because I don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to enjoy everything with being with just one child right now. So yeah. My baby pooch was kind of there the first couple of weeks, but when I got to 11 weeks, you could tell I was pregnant. Like, if people saw me out, I didn't announce my pregnancy until later on, but when people would see me out, they're like, are you pregnant? Just because I'm a very small person. If you know me, you know. So the baby pooch was very obvious for me. Not really, my first pregnancy, it didn't really pop up until I was 5-6 months. This one popped up at, what was it? Almost 3 months. So yeah, going into the second trimester, I had a belly. I had a big one. I also got a lot of headaches starting at 11 weeks, like really bad migraines where I had my husband turn off the lights and I couldn't be hearing my son like yell and stuff. Like it was just very painful for me. It would make me even more nauseous at night. So I started getting sick at night because I would get the headaches at night and then I would feel sick, which was very annoying because I had just gotten over being sick in the morning and then it would go back to being at night, you know, over and over and over again. So yeah, that was not fun. A lot of pee breaks. Like I said, first pregnancy, I didn't get that until like the end of the second trimester. But this time it was like right away. Don't know why. Just, I guess the baby likes to be hugging on my bladder, cuddling it. My hair grew way quicker, like my legs and all of that. I noticed that. Not darker or anything, just quicker. I just noticed I had to like get rid of it quicker. But even like my actual hair, like my full set of hair, it just grows quicker, longer and stuff like that. I don't remember. I remember my hair growing quicker when I was like pregnant with Leo on my head, but not on my body. So that was a little weird, a little annoying because, you know, I'm lazy, pregnant. I don't really want to be shaving all the time, but I also hate being hairy. So, you know, I had to be doing it literally daily, every other 2 days. Every other day was a little much to wait, if that makes any sense. Acne is a constant with this pregnancy. It sucks. Last pregnancy, my skin was so flawless, you guys. I loved it. I would go out with no makeup. I would just curl my eyelashes and add a little bit of mascara and some lip tint, and I would look so put together. This time I have to put on a full face of makeup, and I hate it because I just feel like I overdo it just to cover up the acne, and then I end up hating my makeup. I don't know. It's a constant thing. If you know how to get rid of makeup while you're pregnant, because you know you can't use a lot of medication, then let me know, please, because I want help. Very tired the first trimester too. It was like overly exhausting, but I feel like it also doesn't help that I'm a mom of a toddler. He's 2, very active, very in that terrible twos, so he kind of exhausts me, and I feel like I'm already exhausted, pregnant, plus taking care of a toddler. It was just a lot. Still is a lot, but I mean, you manage. You manage, you're fine, you can do it. Like, you can do it. It's just like a little exhausting at first when you're getting used to it, but then you get used to it and you manage and you enjoy it. Back pain, really, really bad with my baby. With Leo, which is not a baby anymore. I had back labor. My whole labor was back labor, and it was very painful, you guys. Back labor is one of the worst type of labors you can go through. It was so horrible for me. So yeah, the doctor told me, it was like, you're gonna have a lot of back pain because your first pregnancy you had back labor. So I was like, great, another thing to look forward. So yeah, do have a lot of back pain. It's like it starts as pain and then it starts kind of like a burning up my spine. It just, she says that it could be because of the epidural too, so I don't know. No appetite for actual meals, only like fruit, light things like crackers with fruit, crackers and cheese, stuff like that. No actual meals because everything sounded really nasty to me. I mean, it's normal. I would try to get in some veggies, some fruits, lots of water. I did drink lots of water, but it was just very hard to eat like a steak or like, you know what I mean? Like actual big, heavy meals just did not sound good. We're almost at the end, you guys, I promise. Really sensitive gum and teeth. It started around like 12 weeks and then it didn't go away for a while, but it was like burning. They would bleed and they like burned like right at the corner, like where the gum starts. It was very, okay. It was very painful. All right, guys, the last thing I want to talk about is what I use for stretch marks, because a lot of you guys have been asking me this. And I did post it on my Instagram story, but I want to mention it here because I know a lot of you maybe don't have Instagram. But what I use is all from the same brand. Very affordable. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with vitamin E. And first I go in with my massage lotion for stretch marks, and it has collagen, elastin, argan oil, and shea butter. So this helps reduce the appearance of stretch marks, and it's free of mineral oil, parabens, and phthalates. I don't even know, but it has like a pregnant woman in the front, so it's very good for pregnant people. And then after that, I will use this and this oil mixed together. And this is the skin therapy oil. This is supposed to help improve the appearance of scars, stretch marks, dry damaged skin, uneven skin tone, and aging skin. This is what this one looks like. And then at night, for a more like intense thing, I'll put on those two, and then I'll go in with my tummy butter for stretch marks. It just looks like this. Like literally, I've hit pan. And I love the smell of it. It smells amazing. This one tends to like clump up, which can get annoying, but it doesn't matter. It's preventing what is preventing. So I will take those little clumps. It's fine. And it makes you smell really good, and it makes your skin super, super nice and like glowy, and I just love it. This works so good. I totally recommend it. Super affordable, and it works so good. Okay, now let's move on to the questions, because that's everything that I wanted to update you guys on. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Essie posts, and I'll try to like insert a picture of the question here so you guys can see who asked it. She asked, have we thought of any names? Yes, we're between like 2 names, which I don't want to completely mention because we want it to be a surprise. Only our close family knows, so. But yes, we basically have a name, but at the same time, we're not 100% sure. So I will reveal that after the baby is born, maybe, or like right before it's born, but yeah. Dama P asks, where do I look for when I'm picking baby names? Mostly just the internet, like Google, or mainly Pinterest. Pinterest has a lot of like baby name lists. Sorry. And she also asked how my fitness life is going while I'm pregnant. So it started off good, but we got bad news. Basically, I have a low placenta right now, so we're watching it to see if it goes up. I have until 30 weeks to see if it moves up. If it doesn't, then that's a whole nother story, which we will get to in maybe the 3rd trimester update. I'm not sure when they're going to tell me, but fitness life was going good. Not anymore, because I can't really work out. I'm not allowed to. I'm supposed to abstain from sexual relations and from exercising, which sucks. I try to do a lot of walking and like arm workouts because it's not really using my core or anything, but like squats, stuff like that, I can't really do. And I'm sorry if you could hear something. My son is on riding his tractor in the house. So Gillian, Alondra Gonzalez, Nancy asked, do I feel anything different from my first pregnancy? And yes, I did. A lot was different, but a lot was kind of the same. And I feel like I talk about it throughout the pregnancy, but like some of the symptoms, my belly looks a little bit different. And like I said, the hair growth was a big difference. And then I just even before I was pregnant, I knew what the gender was, which I'll reveal in a little bit. But I just knew just because of like certain things, dreams, feelings, stuff like I just had different feelings than what I had with my first pregnancy. Don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, it was very different feelings. Maybe because I'm already a mom, but yeah. Okay guys, so thank you so much for sending in your questions. I will be doing a poll again for my 2nd trimester update or recap. The reason I didn't do week to week was because I wasn't really up for it. I wasn't feeling very good. I barely had energy to take care of my son, so I wanted to focus all my energy on him. And also because my symptoms linger throughout the whole time. Like they didn't change weekly. It was just kind of the same thing over and over happening. So that's mainly why I just decided to do trimester recaps. Target? Okay, he wants to go to Target. Leo, do you want to say what is this? For the gender reveal, what is this? Who is it?
Me, sister.
It's baby sister. Good job. It's a girl? Yeah, you're gonna have a baby sister? So yeah, we're having a girl. Now I just want to show you guys my baby bump really quickly. So this is my bump, 6 months. I am 22 weeks. I will be 23 this Thursday, and today is Monday, so this is the baby bump right now. As you can see, it's like higher up. It's more like a basketball looking. So if you guys want to be featured in my next video, then look out for that post. I'll leave my Instagram link and Snapchat down below so you guys can go follow us. And yeah. You want to say bye? Say amo. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in our next video. Mwah.